Good morning, everybody. I would want to talk about the perceptions so called believers or professed believers have. We as Christians, why do we care so much about who is the president or who is the leader in this earthly world? Why do we care so much about it? This is something we need to call our attention to that is very, very serious. We seem not to understand that this earthly kingdom is totally different from the kingdom of Christ. He's calling and warning each and every one of us. Those of you who still haven't understood him, he wants you to talk, to preach about his kingdom and not an earthly kingdom. Christ didn't come here on earth for him to be king here on earth. He was called the king of the Jews. Now, would he start to strive to look like the kings, the earthly kings, or how they are known for? It's not possible. Because he knew very clearly that this kingdom is not his, and he's not striving to be like an earthly king. Oh, when Peter tried defending him, he told Peter that this is not the pattern in which they defend in their kingdom. If this kingdom was his, this kingdom of the earth was his, he would have defended the same way you people understand it. Now, why are we so bent on trying to see a leader of a country, the president of a country, to have the same faith as you? We are not called for that. God can use any vessel. He can use a mad person to be a president. He can use any vessel to do the assignment. The assignment is an earthly assignment. But you have been called onto a spiritual assignment that has nothing to do with the earth realm. You may live in this body, but you are operating in a heavenly kingdom. God has called you into this heavenly kingdom and not an earth realm where you think you worry so much about who's the president, you worry so much that when the people will suffer. The heart of a king is in the hand of God. The vessel God has chosen to use could be anything. Let's understand this, that God is interested in his kingdom and not an earthly kingdom. He ruleth in the affairs of men, but he is interested in his kingdom. We are all trying to propagate, all so focused on an earthly kingdom. We preach about the earth, the earth, the earth. He preaches about his. He tells you his own. It has come to the time we begin to misinterpret the earthly kingdom and his own. He tells you his own as though he's talking about the earth. He calls those things that are not as though they are. When he replies you about his own kingdom. And you begin to think he's talking about the earthly kingdom. You begin to misconstrue a lot of things, thinking that, did God not say this thing right? He said it perfectly right, but he's talking about his kingdom. We must be focused completely about what God has assigned us to do. People of God, let's get this straight. God is interested in his kingdom. He's not here to become king here on earth. You think he's a physical king that will sit on a throne. He's seated on a throne. He's a king in his kingdom. And every other realm is under him.